Sirski. You already know what the fuck going on. Yes, Sirski is 912 Nari in the building. We got 036, Young 036 in the building.
What's
Paradise
good, y'all?
Productions. Yes, Sirski. Nigga, what?
What's
Nigga, what?
up, y'all? Hey.
We back up in here once again. You already know what the fuck going on. 036, bro. Tell me how the fuck you been, my nigga. I ain't seen your ass in a brick.
Nigga, cause this school been kicking my ass, I ain't gonna lie.
Is
bro.
this your last year?
Yeah, spring I'm graduating, I'm done.
Oh, my.
Finally out this hoe. Like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, like I probably went ghost for probably 2 months because all my grades was like B's or F's. And so I had to get them hoes up to C's or else I would have to repeat some shit. So I really went ghost on everybody. I wasn't doing anything. I wouldn't come out the crib. I was just getting my grades straight. So
Can't even be mad at that.
yeah, but that was fall break. I mean, not fall break, winter break. So a nigga trying to get back into music and shit.
Mm-hmm. Can't even be mad at you doing what you got to do, though. Get right back up in your right mindset.
You feel me?
Nigga, what? As soon as your grades are all right, I know everything else runs pretty smooth. So.
Ooh, yeah, bro. I got stress taking off, bro. I don't gotta worry about shit, dude. Like, I'm straight. You feel me? So.
Tell me do you got any more sorority songs coming up?
Yeah, but they're all like commissions now. So the branding has been done, like finished with like YOUNG036, and like now that I'm exiting out, I'm trying to transition into like normal ass music and
That's
shit.
what I was
like
gonna
that.
ask you next.
Yeah. So but like the more like the only sorority songs I'm doing is if I'm getting paid to do them. If I'm not getting paid to do them, then I'm not doing them. But so I got sorority songs coming, but like they're just gonna be drops for like private like chapters and stuff like that. Nothing like crazy big or like any general songs coming out right now.
That's
so,
hard.
Yeah.
That's hard. That's hard to sell. Tell me about that. Didn't you just do something with the Chiefs?
Yeah. So
Yeah, tell me about that,
bro, that shit was
Because
crazy.
I remember seeing you out there, and I was hitting you up like, "Yo, I'm lit for you right now, dog." But
shit was
I never
wild.
heard nothing else about it. Tell me how about it. I mean, tell me about how it went though.
That shit was crazy, bro. So like a little backstory. So like my shit was blowing up on TikTok.
I mean, blowing the fuck up on TikTok too.
Yeah.
I was watching that shit. I know.
That shit was wild. And then, so like I get this email and it's like I have this special opportunity for you, and like to like work for a sports team, and I'm like, what the hell?
Thought it was cap?
I thought it was cap. So I was like, fuck it, I'll respond.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. And she's like, okay, here's my email. Respond to that. And she's like, hey, she calls me and she's like, yo, like I work for the Kansas City Chiefs. Like we want you to make a song for us. And so I was like, what? And she's like, I'm gonna get you on the phone with the CMO, like the chief marketing officer. And I got a Zoom call with them. We discussed all the stuff we needed to do. They were like, you want to come to a game? I was like, yeah.
Of
course. So they like flew me out basically.
Wow.
They flew me out like. And the crazy thing is, like, I thought I was just gonna get flown out. Like, no, it was like VIP treatment. Like,
wow.
Like, I had like drivers and stuff like that. People were driving me to the stadium. I met a lot of people. Like, I was at this party and like it was like all.
Did you meet Desi Banks too?
Yeah, I met Desi Banks.
I'm sorry, my bad to cut you off.
A couple of TikTok superstars. I can't remember their names right now, but like. I met so many people, and then like the party I was at, I was meeting like all the upper heads, like people who were in charge of like big things at the Chiefs and stuff like that. So like that was really crazy. I got to sit in the Amazon Prime box, so like there's like Thursday Night Football, like there's like this big Thursday Night Football like box, and like I was sitting there, like great view of the stadium, like got to see everybody, like it was crazy. Yeah, that was probably like a big accomplishment in my career.
Nah,
that
for real.
Was crazy.
Nah,
so, yeah.
for real. Big up. So I'm happy for you, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. That shit is hard as fuck. That shit is hard as fuck. It's good to see people doing more and more shit, especially knowing from where we came from. We all came out, and I mean, not Night Out, but like Music Lab. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And just like, I don't know, seeing the community.
R.I.P. Music Lab.
R.I.P. Music Lab for real, bro.
Fuck you, Elon Musk.
For real. We was just talking about that last night. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. So yeah, you got your own music going on next. I mean, shoot, what you got to tell the people about that? Because I know I saw you just put up the Instagram page so everybody could get up the branding from Young036 on to
036. Yeah. So Young036 is gonna be like more like commercial shit. So I was thinking like when I was like can I just rebrand myself or can I just keep going as Young036? And I was thinking about it really hard, and like I came to the realization that like the branding was done so well for Young036. I'm just gonna have to switch over to 036 because people already know me for like all these like sorority and stuff like that, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I can do that. That's cool. Like if I'm gonna do, I'm probably not gonna do like college songs after I graduate, but
No.
like I'm probably gonna like try and work with like companies and stuff like that and see if
Mm-hmm.
I can make jingles and stuff like that.
Of course.
And so it'll be on there, but like my real music, my like professional artistic music will probably be on 036. And so I've put it up. I got a lot of like I got a bunch of shit I could drop. I could drop 2 albums if I really wanted to right
Damn.
now, just sitting there. But I'm just waiting on the right time to like drop everything. And
Mm-hmm.
like marketing is really important with your music. So, but as of right now, like we're working on like I have a really good. I'm working on an album like it's gonna be like a little party next door Drake type shit, and
That's
then
hard.
I got like I'm been really inspired by like Larry June and Jay Worthy and all
Oh
the Bay
yeah.
niggas,
Oh yeah.
and so like I just been working like on like improving my flow and just doing a bunch of remixes and shit like
Mm-hmm.
that and filming the videos for the
My
remixes and
nigga
stuff
getting on
like
his
that,
soul shit.
and so like hopefully after that like comes out and everything like that it'll be straight, but like it's gonna be so many types of music because I just like to do a bunch of types of music,
Mm-hmm.
and so like I'm just gonna do all my music and then if one sticks I'm just gonna stick to that. So
I like that.
yeah.
I like that. So I mean, I said you said the branding was really nice with Young036. How did you start? And I mean, obviously we all see where it came to, but how did you start? And where do you think you found trouble in like trying to brand yourself as like you know what I mean that college artist? Because there are people still trying to do this right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like if you could give any tips, any kind of game to them, what would you say?
like college in general, just music in general.
Just music
Oh yeah.
while you're in that space. You know what I'm saying?
And like the college space,
Yeah,
yeah, you gotta fucking network, bro. Like
got to.
networking is like the biggest thing. Any type of like events, and you're not at them, like especially in college, like it actually pays to go to parties. Like if you can, like I always think about like, oh, like I'm not really like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not supposed to be here, but like at the end of the day, that shit is networking, and
Mm-hmm.
that's how I was like freshman year. Like freshman year, I was going to every single party, like telling people like I did music and shit, but that shit didn't really like work.
Mm-hmm.
So like what I did was like, dude, I gotta get these because at my old school, the frats really controlled like the music scene. There were like 2 clubs in like the whole city, and like nobody really went to them unless you were like a junior or a senior.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically I was like, this is what I'm finna do. I'm gonna make a frat song, and it's gonna be about the sororities, the 2 hottest sororities, which were G5 and Kaio
Mm-hmm.
at the time. I don't know now, but I did that shit, and then the fraternity was like, like it's cool shit, bro, like nice, but like the sororities just like freaked out over it, and like that's one thing I'll probably say, like if you're trying to like get yourself into the college like scene, you got 4 years to do it.
Mm-hmm.
One, so you really need to start now.
Mm-hmm.
2, you need to like make it relatable to everybody. Like that shit was so cool because everybody at the time wanted to fuck like a G5 or a Kaio at the school.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody was like, oh my god, like you just go into a party. Like if you did not like go leave with like that type of sorority girl, like it was like but like if you left one, everybody was like yeah, so like everybody was relating to that bitch, and so like it ended up blowing up there, and then like it ended up spreading everywhere, and that's really what I gotta say is like network, and then just be relatable to your audience. Always be relatable to your audience. Like a lot of people rap about the same shit,
Mm-hmm.
and like they go to better, bigger artists for that same shit. You have to find something different that separates you. Tell your story. Don't tell another person's story that's not even relatable at that time. That's what I really say. Just be relatable. Uh, Market yourself well and network really good. Network really good.
Mm.
It's never, especially in the music industry, it's like never what you know, it's who you know.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Talk about consistency, and especially because, like, you know what I mean, you got school going on, you got all this other stuff going on, and I see you really trying to redevelop yourself. How does, like, you know, being consistent, the music still play a factor in everything else, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's really hard. So like right now, especially like what I just told you, like back 3 months ago, I was not focused on music on any aspect. But at the end of the day, you really, even if you have a certain goal in mind, and that's what I always kept in mind, like schools now and like the music is later, until like music is able to pay my bills like completely,
Yeah.
school has to come first. So like it's not like you shouldn't beat yourself up if you're not like doing music every day, but you gotta like, if you love something, you're gonna tap into it.
Of course.
You're most definitely gonna tap into. You're not gonna take off like a month from it or something like that. Like even if you do, like you're mentally exhausted. Like we've all
You're
had
still
this
thinking
time.
about it.
Yeah, you're like, damn, I want to do this. I want to go do that. I want to do. It's like something like, and that's what I'd say to like a lot of people. Like, bro, like you really are not like meant to be like a rapper or something like that.
Because you don't have love for it.
Yeah, because you really don't like you make a song like every 3 months, every 4 months. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just don't make songs every 3 months, and it's just like really just like staying consistent. If you love something, you're gonna stay consistent at it. You may not be able to do it every single day, but you will always tap into it. So I don't think if you really love something, you will never not be consistent with it, or like you just have to have that self-awareness. Like, what am I really good at, and what do I always want to do? So yeah.
I'm definitely feeling you. I mean, shit. Moving forward, I just know consistency is key. I mean, going in 2023, and like, shit, TikTok is crazy, Reels are crazy. Really, it's just about staying on top of your game, because I know like everybody, like you post every, or not like, bro. Okay, so how can I break this down? Rappers or new artists like to hit that. Oh, I post here and there. I post every couple days. But there are people out here doing fashion blogs, doing all this foodie stuff, posting every single day on Reels, making a bag and a half off of Reels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And really, it's just all about consistency. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just about staying in tune with yourself.
It's really
getting down into it.
Yeah, like if you really want something, it shouldn't be hard for you to like go out and do it.
Nah.
And like I listen to that. Like I know that sounded crazy, but like may be hard, but you're still gonna be like, I'm gonna do this. I gotta get this done.
You got to
in order to.
And how it starts always, you got to take the first couple steps, and then you always get to the rest of it.
Right.
It's like you never see the whole picture until you're halfway done, and you're like, oh, I'm feeling. I see.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Definitely. Shoot, man. What you got going on next, though? I mean, other than
I'm hoping to drop this music video. It's a Skytail remix from Jay Worthy.
Oh.
I'm hoping to drop that host soon, but I just gotta wait. I gotta wait on some marketing.
I was about to say, talk a little bit about marketing too, because like we were talking about this last time I did a couple interviews, and we were stressing how important marketing is, but from your standpoint, as you've already blown up on TikTok and stuff like that, how do you think marketing should be approached?
Dude, I can't tell people how to market their music because I've never heard it before. But like, you can't just post your shit once a day, or like once and just be done with it. Like there's no point. You might as well just keep it in your crib.
Yeah.
At that point, but like when it comes to marketing, I hear the excuse like, oh, I don't have a marketing budget. I didn't have a fucking marketing budget. I wasn't out here shelling $2,000 on like posts and shit like that. I was DMing fucking all these sorority girls on TikTok like, check out this fucking link. And then like 40 of them wouldn't respond, but one would respond. I'd be like, sweet, that's another listener and shit like that. And like I would do like bracket challenges and shit like that to get like all the fans involved and shit like that. And like it was like a little snowball effect, because
I do remember when you used to do those. I'm sitting here thinking about whenever you used to do the tournaments and the brackets. Yeah,
you have to be creative, especially if you don't have like a marketing budget or something like that. And if you don't know how to market, there are people who are born marketers that will be like, this is what you should do. Yeah, and stuff like that.
It's really just about reaching out, looking for help at that point. People went to school for this shit.
Yeah, but I can't really speak on like big marketing shit because I've never like shelled $8,000 into like a marketing scheme. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like I've only known like what I know. So like I marketed all my stuff on TikTok, and like I tell my homies to market on TikTok every day. And when I tell people to market on TikTok every day, it does like, there are only a couple of homies do it every single time. And when they market on TikTok every day, there might be some that like flop, but then one blows up and they're like, damn, bro, you're right. I'm like, yeah, anything can blow up on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So it's really just staying consistent, finding creative ways to market to people. And when you find those creative ways to market to people, like,
But he had the V8 and his shit.
no, for real, like, if you find creative ways, you'll be straight. Like,
Definitely.
it's really just being persistent, bro.
It's a long grind too. You can't sit here and think it's gonna happen overnight.
Right.
I know the Kansas City Chiefs thing didn't happen overnight, but a lot of people think, oh, just because he's posting this, that, and third, this, that, you know what I mean? It happened so fast for him. Nah, it was grind. They went into that.
All that
work
shit.
and dedication.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Like, all the shit. It was all the shit I did for like 3 years straight led up to that moment. You know what I'm saying? It just, I didn't post a song on Spotify. I posted once and the Kansas City Chiefs hit me up. I posted last year. That song blew up. I made a bunch of fucking sorority songs in the end, like 30, 40, posted them on TikTok. Those sorority girls used that song, and then next thing you know, all my shit was on TikTok, so the Kansas City Chiefs wrote out. People don't see all the work. They just see like that one time that it, you know what I'm saying?
Pops off for you. Yeah. Definitely. Man, I do got one question though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Shit. So after you went ahead and got the, you know what I mean, the Chiefs deal and all that, you know what I mean, you went out there for a little bit, like, cause I mean, really, is it mainly sororities do fraternity songs too?
No, I don't do fraternity songs because like that can get you in like a.
I didn't even know that.
Like, I mean, like, I don't do them because like I know some people have done them, like they've like made Pike anthems or something like that, but I don't do them because like basically like it's easier for a frat to get caught in some like sexual assault scandal than like a sorority.
Okay.
So like if I make a frat song, right,
and then years later they get into some shit and it falls back on you,
and it won't fall back on me, but people will be
nah, you made a song for
yeah.
Okay, I'm understanding you.
So it revolves back. So I try my best like not to swing that way. So yeah.
Nah, that's smart. That's smart. I was wondering what the DMs are looking like though. Shit.
Man, honest to God, bro.
Huh.
And like a lot of people be thinking this shit like,
what's up?
Most of them white girls are not like chill. Like they really do not like,
nigga.
You know, cause listen, I portrayed my fucking shit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, when I went last year to Alabama, that shit was wild. I can't say anything about that. But fucking like. Since I portrayed myself as like this like nice little guy who does all these sorority stuffs for like free, they were like, oh, he's just like a pushover and shit like that. No. I don't have sorority girls in my DMs, but I do have like other women in my DMs type shit.
Yeah.
But like they're usually not sorority girls. Like they usually only fuck with like frat dudes who have a boat or a coke and shit like that. It's nothing really like crazy. I've had some hoes hit me up, but it's nothing like you would think. Okay. And like usually when they're in the DMs, they're like requesting a song or something like that. It's never like oh I wanna yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
I was just wondering because I know it can be kind of crazy once you start getting a little bit up there.
Alabama was fucking wild.
Alabama, yo. So wait. Tell me all the states you've been to so far doing this.
Alabama, Michigan, Florida, all around Texas. I had a Texas tour last year.
Yeah.
Bro. There's like a couple more states, but I can't remember. But
how was Alabama? They'll tell me about it.
First year at Alabama, that shit was wild, bro. Alabama is the #1 party school for a reason.
Oh fuck.
That shit was. I woke up, went to the airport. When I touched down in Alabama, I started getting drunk, and like the moment I left Alabama, I was hungover and I was still drunk. Like, like we were partying the whole fucking time. Like, bro. That place was wild, and especially because like Loud Luxury was there. Like every frat was like really like inviting Loud Luxury out, so like there was parties all day. Like you could go to any party that day. But like Alabama's crazy. Like especially at that time because it was like the first time I blew up. Like everybody knew who I was.
Damn,
so
for real?
It was like it wasn't like everybody like you could like walk somewhere on campus and like people knew who you were.
Yeah.
It was like. If I went to like certain events, people would be like, "That's him." That's
him.
Yeah. So that shit was crazy, and like I'd be like walking on the street like after an event or something. They'd be like, "Yo, can we take a picture?" or something like that. And it was like girls like lining up just take pictures with me. Shit was crazy. Like I was getting invited to after parties and shit like that. It was wild, bro. Like I had move after move after move after move after move, and it's crazy because like coming from freshman year when like none of the frats fuck with me, like nothing like that, and like even this year like. when I step into a frat house, like, and they like invited me to the frat house and shit, like, and they know who I am, like, especially like if I'm getting paid to perform or something like that, they're like treating me like royalty and shit. So it's like that shit is wild because like I used to get like left at the door. Like I used to bring like 3 girls to the thing, right? And they just leave me out the door, be like, nah, we're not letting you in and shit like that. So like it's like a crazy like little 180 and shit like that, how people treat you and shit like when you got shit working on. But yeah, shit is crazy, bro. Yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm glad you're over here doing good. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was right what real nice to see. Especially dog, what I'm gonna say it again, just from coming where we came from and we're doing what we're doing now. I love to see it. I love to see it for real, bro.
Shit is wild.
Shit is real wild.
Shit is wild, bro.
What? Tell me about. You said Michigan?
Michigan was crazy. Yeah, Michigan was live. Yeah,
it was live.
It was cool. It was a little cold. It was fucking cold, but like Ann Arbor's really nice. Ann Arbor's really pretty, but like other than that, straight. Did my performances. It was like a normal day. That was the day I realized that like all this college shit is like, especially like it gets down to a point like you've gone to so many colleges and you're like, man, I wonder what this college is like. Man, I wonder what it's all the same. Like most of it, like I'm not saying like Alabama or like Arizona State or like huge party schools like that. You're probably gonna have a way better time than like some schools, but like most of the time it's the same stuff: bar scene, frat scene, like sorority girls, and that's it. Like it gets boring at a point. Like you outgrow it. So like I remember like I was a freshman. I was like, man, I wish I went here. Man, I wish I went here. And like actually going to those schools, I'm like, oh yeah, it's basically the same thing. So, but it's cool. Yeah,
definitely. You said do you got a YouTube?
Yeah, I got a YouTube. Like, what you mean?
I was just wondering because I know sometimes I see you on TikTok and you be doing the reactions to certain.
Yeah, shit. I used to react to like back in the off season. I call the like summer the off season because I'm like not making any songs and there's no like demand for like sorority songs during the summer. So like I was like in the off season, I'm like I gotta keep these people like engaged. So I like did like reactions to sorority houses.
Do you hear how one time for the one time? Do you hear how you just explained that? Do that one more time for all the young artists out there. Just the off season. You know there's no demand, but you know you still got to keep the listeners engaged.
You just gotta still like people be like, cause like it's like I guess it's like a long-term plan. So like I realized like there's a long-term plan because I knew like last year I was like, well, basically the year that is now, I was thinking last year I was like, dude, I got to get, you know what I'm saying? I got to get all my shit. People remember me, blah, 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 blah. It was like strategizing. So I was like, I'm going to just do all this shit like during the off season. Even though I can't like really make sorority songs, I'll just do this. And it's like, it's just finding, I guess like, it's like how like NBA players practice during the off season, like just as hard, just to like get in better shape and stuff like that, or like lose weight or something like that. It's really the same thing, just something that will improve your quality when the demand comes. So, but yeah, I mean, if you're a rapper, like there shouldn't be an off season. You should always be engaging your fans, something like that. You can't just be like taking a break or anything like that. But yeah, I guess that's like really the off season. Really, just you can't take a break. You always got to find something to engage your audience, basically. So yeah,
that's real. About the reaction videos, though, shit. Did you start? Wait, how many subscribers do you have on YouTube right now?
I ain't got shit. I got like 200. But like they'll blow up.
Bro, that's still, bro.
No. But listen. But like I don't care about the YouTube. I'll post those YouTube clips on TikTok,
and they blow the fuck
up. TikTok
up.
blows up.
Okay.
And then people, they're like, oh shit. The YOUNG036 is reacting, and then they're like, can you react to my sorority house? Can you react to my frat house? That's how it was, and so I just started reacting to a bunch of frat houses.
I remember I watched the one where you did the one, you reacted to the one fraternity out in Florida.
Oh, Florida State fucking Pike. That shit was fucking
That shit was
wild.
huge.
Florida State Pike. Like,
fuck?
That shit was like the like typical frat house. It had like, bro, it was so big. It's apparently the second biggest frat house in the nation.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and I think the first one is like some Christian fraternity. I forgot what it is, but yeah, like that house is crazy, and it's like your stereotypical frat dudes, like all driving Beamers, Range Rovers, buff as fuck. Doing the little push-ups and shit, like that shit looked alive. Like that's like one college where I'm like, that college experience has to be dope as fuck. Florida State has to be crazy. Florida State, Arizona State, Alabama, like all those colleges are fucking live. That should be
Wait,
live.
you said you went out to Florida though. Where'd you go?
Fuck. Florida Southern. Florida State. Yeah, okay. Florida Southern. Yeah.
How was that?
Florida Southern was cool. It's like a really small school, so like I really just did my performance and then left. But like, it's nothing crazy. Like there was like one bar out there. They were talking about like there's only like really one bar out here, and it's like an arcade. So it's like, yeah, so, yeah.
I'm feeling you. Shit, the vibes is nice though. Shit, it's nice you getting to see a lot of everything.
Yeah, it was really cool. It's like it's cool as fuck that like my music has like gone to the point where I can like travel and shit like that on the fucking music. It's really crazy.
What are you excited for like overseas shit? You even think about that either?
Shit, if I can get some overseas shit,
bro, what, bro? You finna pop off with your own artist shit? You got the OP.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm hoping.
If you're already getting booked like across the country, you can get booked across the water, bro.
Easy.
I'm knowing you can.
Easy. They love like American rappers, but like that's a whole nother podcast for sure.
No, bro, I'm trying to. You don't even know what. Whenever you remember when I dropped that on Dexter?
Yeah.
So I did the targeted ads in the United Kingdom, London, Paris. I did it in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. I did it in Tokyo, Korea. I did anywhere. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying?
Automatic.
Yes, and they love that shit, bro. It's like I don't know. I'm excited as fuck to see all of us go across that pond and really do some shit because I know it's the bag is different. The money is different out here. I mean, out there, of course. Over here, it's like, yeah, you might get a cool, like, 15, 10K for a show. I'm talking about when after you grow up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You might get cool 20K for a show. Over there, they'll pay you 35K euros. And you know how the transfer goes. They'll pay you 35K euros, send you on to the next spot, and you're finna perform again tomorrow at somewhere else. You just, bro. It's like bro. What?
Yeah, that's a bag. You're like all that like. My buddy, well, he's not my buddy, but like, I don't know if you know Disco Lines. He's like an EDM artist, and we were like talking before. Like last year, we were talking and stuff like that about like doing songs and stuff like that, and like he was like he had like 10,000 followers and shit like that, like, and he was already verified when I met him. Met him. But like now, like he had like one of the biggest songs on TikTok last year, which is like Baby Girl. And like that shit blew him up. Like that shit, like I literally saw him go from like 10K to like 400,000 followers in like the span of like 8 months. And like he just finished his like not his world tour, his national tour, and now he's like touring all around like the world and shit.
Oh shit!
I'm like, what the fuck, bro? That shit is crazy.
That's what I'm talking
like,
about.
And I'm like, that's really crazy that like people are like able to like blow up and then like just be able to like go anywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
how crazy music can take you somewhere else. Like
that's exactly what I was thinking, bro. And I was like, that, like, bro, he was just working like a software job, and like now he's just touring like sold out arenas and shit like that. It's just so crazy.
That's type of shit we gonna have though. Literally, like you said earlier, it's just all about consistency.
Exactly.
Literally, as we get there, we gonna realize it though. I mean, we are realizing it right now. Bro, what? Especially, I know you've seen how much Austin is growing. The city looks different every day. And I know we're not even just talking about Austin in this sense because we grow with the city.
Yeah.
But, like,
bro,
there's so much
Everybody
shit.
stop moving to Austin, man. Too much traffic, man. I'm in that hoe. Mad as fuck.
Mad as hell on the goddamn 290.
No, bro. For real, bro. Like, you know, when it splits and you're like it's mid 7th and it splits to like two fucking freeways.
Yeah.
And like people don't know how to.
And niggas are just looking around like.
And I'm like, bro.
Oh, you're talking about right downtown in the heart, and then you hit that. Then you hit on the highway. Niggas cannot drive right there.
Or somebody's like riding my ass, and you know when it's gonna hit because we drive there every single day. And we're like, all right, bro, like you need to stop.
Get the fuck from behind me, my nigga.
We're all about to hit a dead stop,
literally.
And like, I'm like, bro, like,
if you rear me, I'm up.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like. Austin traffic is probably worse than Houston traffic.
Oh, most definitely. Houston traffic, at least everyone knows how to fucking drive. And everyone's going fast, too.
Everybody's
so
driving as fuck.
It'll go. It'll go. It's not just going to stand there. No, Austin, it's because all these motherfuckers from California moved here.
I was finna say
they just gonna stop. They just gonna stop. They just gonna stop in the street and look around like, ooh, bitch, you better go.
Shit, bro, like their little like Chevy Sonics and shit like that, trying to save. Bro, I'm like, bro, there's so much fucking smog out here that like it's not even worth it, bro. Like, just go ahead and get a truck like us and just just move out the way, man. I like, bro, like if you have like a Cali plate and like it's scientifically proven, if you have a Cali plate, you have like a 30% chance of merging because like nobody's gonna let you in because you're from Cali. Like, so just get your place changed the moment you move here. If you move from Cali, so you look like the rest of us. You feel me?
No kizzy. Yes, sirski. Oh my goodness, I appreciate you coming on vibing it with us, bro. You already know we got the new studio going.
Studio's nice,
vibes. Yes, sirski. Talking about, yes, sir, man. Like I said before, appreciate me having you, though. Appreciate you coming through. You already know.
Thanks for letting me have me.
Ain't no problem at all.
Thanks for having me.
Know. Gang, Paradox Productions is bitch. Now I went to Nari. I got Young036 in the motherfucking building.
Yes, sir.
And y'all better tap in with 036 whenever we start dropping this shit on his own. You already know what the fuck going on.
Yes, sir. Shout out Paradox Productions, man. Find me on Young036 _ or 036.
Yes, sir. You already know what the fuck going on. It's gang up in this bitch. I'm gonna catch y'all boys. Yes, sirski.
Yes, sir.